Hey everybody, I am back with another exciting, thrilling comic book haul. I picked up some good stuff here lately, some good stuff. After the last couple videos, I had mentioned that I was really disappointed in books around here, local comic book shows. I just could not find the Bronze Age books I was looking for. So I've been stalking eBay. I sold a few things, and I'd had some money saved up in PayPal. I pretty much just use PayPal for eBay stuff. And so I've been stalking, looking for some goodies. And I came away with some good stuff. I also have a few other odds and ends that I picked up here lately that I forgot to show. And then I have a major key that I had been looking for at a good price for a long time, and I stumbled completely backwards into a deal this weekend. So let me just start with this will get better as I go along. You see, that's how this is going to go. First, I picked up a trade paperback, the latest trade of Black Science Volume 8. I love this book. It's one of the few comic series that I actually follow as it's going. Black Science, I cannot recommend it enough. The art is amazing, the writing is amazing. It's an Image comic. This is Rick Remender. It's the writer. He does good work. Great story. Pick it up. Volume 8, fresh off the shelf. I also picked up a rarity for me, the latest Overstreet price guide, the comic book Bible, if you will. I don't really follow the prices so much. I usually go by eBay and mycomicshop.com if I actually want to see if what somebody's asking for a comic is appropriate. But this has so much good information, and every issue always does. Once a year this comes out. I'm sure you're watching this, you know about Overstreets. I usually buy this after it's like old on the shelf. I get it discounted, but I was thumbing through this and enjoying the articles, and I said, heck with it. Heck with it, I'm buying it. Cool. Okay, then my eBay haul here. Oh, so pretty. Already, so pretty. And some things I've been needing and trying to hunt down in high grade. Marvel Team Up number 6. Spidey and the Thing. Boy, that Mylar is shiny with the light. Woo! This is why I stopped recording up here, wasn't it? All this glare. Oh well. You guys will be okay. Anyway, beautiful cover. This is a Gil Kane cover. Pretty sure it's Gil Kane. Yeah, it's Gil Kane cover. I'm trying to get these lower issues of Marvel Team Up. I have number 1. I have nothing else until number 13. Then I got the higher issues. So number 6, high grade, beautiful. And number 7, Thor. I'll put it over here. How's this? Any better? No. Terribly worse. A better YouTuber would stop the video right here. But I'm not a better YouTuber. Huh? There we go. Yeah, right on. Marvel Team Up number 7. Cool book, Bronze Age Marvel, all day long. Then this guy had a bunch of Iron Man issues from the early 70s, which were all like very fine or near mint condition, just cheap. And I said, I like cheap. Cheap is good. Iron Man 59. Next time, I'll take it out of the Mylar. This is a little ridiculous. And 60. So cool. Your armor is as strong as mine, but I'll still find a way to smash you. I must! The Tony Stark, before Robert Downey Jr. came along, had some real stilted dialogue. He was not a fun, wacky character, no snappy comebacks usually, just pretty straightforward stuff like that. Still, very cool looking comic. Number 61, The Marauder Cries Mayhem. Which, is that a warning? Is that something he's like his battle cry? I don't know. Very cool looking comic though. And number 64, where he's fighting, kind of like the Marvel monster books, he's fighting Rock, the Living Mountain. So shiny. So shiny. Good book. I was really excited to get these at a good price. Invincible Iron Man number 65. Iron Man is possessed or something. He's running amok. You miserable fools. You're like ants compared to my armored might. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you all. That's great. How does that not make you smile? That's awesome. And then he threw in this comic, which I was happy to get because I have a whole run of Champions, but I don't have the other books the Champions have appeared in. Iron Man King Size Annual number 4. This is not in the best of shape, but he threw it in for free, so thank you. The Champions is a very weird group. Real thrown together comic from the 70s. Got Ghost Rider in it. I like it. So, I got that good stuff, and I was very content with that, and that was going to be the entire haul I was going to show you guys. And then yesterday, I had a bad day. I was depressed. Kind of down yesterday. And some people, when they're depressed, they turn to drugs, alcohol, debauchery. My mind went to, I need to go buy some comic books. So I quickly checked my watch. My local comic shop, which is always hit or miss for me, God bless them, was closing in about an hour. And I said, I got this, I'm there. So I hauled myself across town. I got there, and it was just the guy. No one else was in the shop. And I had no shopping agenda. I didn't take a list. I took nothing. Well, I had my app on my phone, but I had nothing really. But he had 5 issues of Werewolf by Night that I needed that were pretty high. Not the highest grade, but they were only $4 a piece. So I picked them up. I'd still like to kind of upgrade these if I find the opportunity and I find a good deal. But these are great. Halloween time, I always still like to buy these horror books. So Werewolf by Night number 12. So cool. Crying Monster. Other people are crying Mayhem. We're crying Monster here. A lot of crying. I love this cover. Werewolf by Night number 13, featuring the man-monster Taboo. Mike Plug and Gil Kane did the art for these issues, and it's so good. This series is so good. The more I get it and actually read it, man, this is really underrated. I highly recommend if you can get Werewolf by Night, even in the trades, pick it up. It's so good. I feel like I've said so good a lot. Squinted my eyes. So good. All right. Number 14, The Monster Strikes. That's cool. Mike Plug cover again. Mike Plug is always puts a pretty blonde girl on all his covers. Cool, great, right on. He likes him a pretty blonde girl. Right on. Then we have number 16. He lives again, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Being a Notre Dame fan, I chuckled at that. Obviously, it's not the football Notre Dame or the University of Notre Dame, but still, Notre Dame on the cover of a comic book. I like it. Very cool. And he had this one in not good shape, but again, it was $4, and it's a cool looking comic. Giant size werewolf number 2, fighting the monster of Frankenstein. That screams Halloween right there. Wolfman, Frankenstein going at it? Yes. Yes. So, I took those books up to the counter. And usually this gentleman is very standoffish. Not a lot of conversation. But every so often, if he sees I'm buying stuff that's not just, the weekly books, variant covers, whatever's hot at the moment. The fact that I rolled in there and just was wanting to buy these Werewolf by Nights kind of tickled him, and we chatted a little bit. Just about the comics and Bronze Age and key books and what's popular and what's not. And I'd seen on his Facebook page that he had acquired a New Mutants 98. And I'd been looking for a good copy of this for a while, but it's so expensive. And we were, again, just talking about key comics. And I was saying how New Mutants 98 should, it's very popular, but it's not hard to find. Like, you go on eBay now and there's 1,000 copies. I mean, that book had a really high print run. It's not like it's something from the 50s or 40s where it didn't have that many copies available. They're out there. Just the character's very popular. First appearance of Deadpool. And people it's a pricey book. Especially, I don't spend a lot on books, as you well know. But so I asked him, like, so you sold that one, right? He's like, no, I got it here. He also has an eBay store, and had it behind the counter. So he pulls this out and drops it in my lap, and is in really nice shape. Had a $200 price tag on it, which is far more than I would spend normally on a book. And I was not going to spend $200 now. So I do what I always do with this guy, throw him out a number. And usually he just dismisses me out of hand. So I shot him a number far lower than 200, and he thought about it for a second. And he said, cash? And yeah, sure. I don't have it on me this second. You're open for a while. Can I quick run to the ATM and get that? Yeah, I can do that. Yes. Run to the ATM, which was across the street. Come back. And lo and behold, I am the proud owner of New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. Beautiful copy. I'd probably put it in like very fine condition. It's got one little corner ding. Other than that, this book is beautiful. Beautiful. So this was a big win for me. This was a heck with it kind of comic buy. I had a little extra money. It's a 3-paycheck month here in November, people. And I said, the heck with it. I'm going to buy this comic. Very happy. Very thrilled that I have this. So there you go. That's what I have this week, everybody. Very happy about that. I'm going to keep stalking eBay, try to find some more of these bronze on the cheap. I'm using my collection to pay for these things a little bit, just getting stuff that I don't care about, selling it. People want it. It's great. I'm basically trading. So I'm very excited. I'm very happy with the books I got this week. So that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Comments, subscribe. Tell others to subscribe. Thumbs up. I appreciate it all. You all have a good week. Happy hunting.